Hello, everyone. Once again, I thought I was gonna be finished for the night, but honestly, I know I'm not finished for this lifetime, and I know I'm not finished for tonight because obviously I'm back on here. Um, I just want to talk about thinking for yourself. Um, I can understand all history. I respect all history. However, excuse me, I don't respect the things that have been done in history. Um, some of the things. I say all that to say is that thinking for yourself is very important because history is something that people have written or designed. And I've come to realize that there's so much of it out here that you'll never know it all and you'll never know the truth of all history because you didn't live in that time. Which brings me to another point of living in your time. It's important to be able to recognize that no matter if you study history and no matter what you believe, that you must live in your time. Because if you continue to live in the past, you're never going to look forward. You're never going to move forward. It's a crazy thing because when you go in depth in history, especially history of African American and African people of that descent, um, it will have an effect on you that is indescribable to a person that has a heart. And I say that because some people's heart is cold in this world. And they choose to not have a heart and not let anything affect them. Um, Also, I cannot say that you do not believe what you read in history because what is in history that is the truth will connect with your spirit. That's why it's so important to move with your spirit. And that's one thing that I have always done. Move with my spirit before I even came into the things I have came into and the knowledge I've came into of seeing this world. And maybe that is why it is affecting me so much to see what is wrong in the world because I have always went by my spirit. So in these times, I'm going by my spirit and I'm I'm not feeling well. I'm not feeling at peace. I'm not feeling that truth is being told to the people in America. I'm not feeling that I'm safe in America. Um, I'm not feeling free, and I just I'm just at the point in my life that I can really see that I'm not free. Um, I can see that it's just so much that has been designed to keep me as a descendant of slavery in this country, even if I have the desire to leave. Um, I know that if I have a desire to leave this country and visit others and live somewhere else, I have the right to, but where do you go about when you don't have the means to? And the means, not having the means, is what's keeping you stuck, or, as I would like to use, enslaved. Um, where do you go and what do you do? Because it's a process of relocating to another country, and it's even more of a process for a black woman to wake up and see the world and see that the country she was born in, due to her descendants being enslaved, has a system that is set up where, as though she would go through hell and high water to be able to live in another country, even practically go through hell and high water to visit one, really. um because I mean, it's just a difficult task. It's promoted that you work hard and do everything you need to do to be able to leave and visit places and do things, but based on most jobs in America, you won't be able to do that. Um, you only have enough for what you need to pay for to survive here. And when you come down to being a person like me, I don't really want to go in depth about it because that's something that I'll probably talk about in another video. But I will say that I am a person that does not adapt to any form of slavery, have never have. Um, Even if it was modern and sugar coated and covered up, I've never been able to function in a job, or what you call environment job, or I call still modern slavery. Um, I've never functioned in that. Um, really, like, that's something I will have to talk about at another time, but never. So, where do you go for a person who can't even function in that environment enough to move forward? you would have to find some other outlet, some other means of creating revenue for yourself to be able to do the things you need to do and do the things you want to do. And at the end of the day, even if you create your own business, or if you create your own hustle, you're still enslaved because you are selling a product for somebody. You have to answer to somebody in a government document for the things that you sell. You have to answer to somebody for when you even go and buy. If you sell necklaces and you make necklaces, you still have to buy those beads from somebody. You're not the one who manufactured the beads. And even if you're the one who manufactured the beads, you still have to go buy the product to make the beads. I mean, this world is just tremendously in a form of slavery. More tremendous than I can explain, and more in depth than some see. Not all, but some. And I see to the core of it. Which is why I'm here. But I just don't know. I'm just speaking right now. Right now I'm just speaking.